بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد خاتم الأنبياء والمرسلين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to now our final session on the universals in the waraqat. And we're going to do something that's not in the waraqat, and that is to give you two kind of things. And one is the evidences for in the Quran and in the Sunnah. So you can see that Usul al-Fiqh is not something that come later on, is developed by these scholars. No, Usul al-Fiqh was there. That's why in the future, as we'll study, inshallah, people like Al-Razi and others, they say, don't say ma'rifatu dalail. Don't say knowing the evidence. Say ad-dalail or adillah. The evidences are there, whether you know it or not. Usul al-Fiqh is there. SubhanAllah. So ma'rifah implies someone learned and sort of brought it out, but just saying turuqu or adillatu fiqh. That means they exist. It's on us to learn them. Scholars will sort of be very, very precise, a lot of precision in there and the usage of the language. But the point here is I want you to understand that Usul al-Fiqh exists within Wahi. Is there. It wasn't something that people created later on. It was there, as we'll see now, and then to give you some drills and things to do. In the story of Prophet Nuh, alayhi salatu wasalam, you probably ask yourself, how could he have questioned God? فَقَالَ رَبِّي إِنَّ بَنِي مِنْ أَهْلِي وَإِنَّ وَعْدَكَ الْحَقُّ وَأَنْتَ أَحْكَمُ الْحَاكِمِينَ. My son, it's from my family. Your promise is true. You are the best of those who judge. How could he have said that? Because he understood Am. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, قُلْ نَحْمِلْ فِيهَا مِنْ كُلِّ زَوْجَيْنِ اثْنَيْنِ وَأَهْلَكَ. We didn't talk about this in this class, but مضاف إليه إضافة تفيد العموم. The possessive, that's why I teach it as Swiss in the foundations of Arabic language, means a universal. That's why we say about the basmala, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Basmala, Bismillah, bi asma'illah. Because mudaf tufidu al-umum. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Sayyidina Nuh, قُلْ نَحْمِلْ فِيهَا مِنْ كُلِّ زَوْجَيْنِ اثْنَيْنِ وَأَهْلَكَ. Take two pairs of every animal and your family. They'll be safe. Ahlak, mudaf ilayh, his whole family. So that's what he thought he understood. But when his son drowned, he said, فَقَالَ رَبِّي إِنَّ بَنِي مِنْ أَهْلِي. My son is from the Ahl. And you guys said, you said, and the Malaika, either Allah told him or the angels told him, Inna ahli, they're going to be safe. وَإِنَّ بَنِي مِنْ أَهْلِي. My son is from my family. وَإِنَّ وَعْدَكَ الْحَقِّ. And your promise is true. You see something there. So Sayyidina Nuh, he understood the statement, وَأَهْلَكَ, to mean his whole family. So there's one evidence. Another evidence is in Surah Al-An'am. الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَلَمْ يَلْبَسُوا إِيمَانَهُمْ بِظُلْمٍ. Those who believe, and they do not mix their belief with any type of dhulm. بِظُلْمٍ. Nakira. The Sahaba came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, like Muslim, they said, أَيُّنَا, in fact, they said, أَيُّنَا أَيُّنَا لَا يُظْلِمْ. Which one of us doesn't do dhulm? They understood بِظُلْمٍ to mean any type of dhulm. الَّذِينَ also is عام. وَلَمْ يَلْبَسُوا عام بِظُلْمٍ عام. So they understood it to mean everybody. They got scared. Then the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to them, didn't you hear the statement of Allah, إِنَّ الشِّرْكَ لَظُلْمٌ عَظِيمٌ? Sayyidina Luqman, shirk is dhulm. So not you, but those who do shirk. SubhanAllah. SubhanAllah. The last example I can give you from the Quran is the story in Surah Al-Nisa, in the ayats about fighting and those exempted from fighting. لا يستوي القاعدون من المؤمنين. Those who sit, who are non-ambulatory, those who cannot walk, they're not the same as the believers who fight. The blind man Abdullah ibn Maktoum, he understood that what that means is I have to fight because I'm ambulatory. I can walk, I can move. I just can't see. So I am part of the mu'mineen. See how he understood the verse. And he comes to say, the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, Ya Rasul, ana uludur. I'm blind. Then the verse comes, and those who are blind. So he initially understood the meaning of the verse to be am. So I give you now 3 examples. There are many, many, many like this. This I really think South people should study Usul al-Fiqh, honestly. To take the adillah of Usul al-Fiqh, then go to Usul al-Fiqh. But what we do now, unfortunately, we start with the philosophical, and then we get to the text. If we start people with the text, this is what the Sahaba did. The Sahaba didn't have access to the text of Usul al-Fiqh like we have now, but their understanding of Usul al-Fiqh was so much more greater than ours. Same with our early imams. So here are examples of the understanding of universals from Revelation. 1, Sayyidina Nuh. Number 2, the Sahaba bi-dhulmin. Number 3, the blind man Abdullah ibn Maktoum. Now let's give you a few examples. Think about the statement of Allah after A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. وَمَا تُقَدِّمُوا لِأَنفُسِكُم مِّنْ خَيْرٍ تَجِدُوهُ عِندَ اللَّهِ هُوَ خَيْرًا وَأَعْظَمَ أَجْرًا وَاسْتَغْفِرُوا اللَّهَ إِنَّ اللَّهَ غَفُورٌ. The last verse of Surah Al-Muzammil. وَمَا تُقَدِّمُوا لِأَنفُسِكُم مِّنْ خَيْرٍ تَجِدُوهُ عِندَ اللَّهِ. Whatever you send forth from yourselves, from any type of good, you'll find it with Allah. Look at that verse and show me where the am is. Where the am is. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرًا يَرَهُ وَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ شَرًّا يَرَهُ. In the Surah إِذَا زُلْزِلَتِ الْأَرْضُ. Show me in this verse that I just quoted, where is the am and why. The next, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, after أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم قُلْ يَا أَيُّهَا الْكَافِرُونَ. That first verse, show me where's the am and why. Where's the am and why? The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wa alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam said, Man yu'minu billahi wal yawmil akhir falyaqul khayran aw liyasmut. Whoever believes in Allah and the last day should speak well or remain silent. Show me the am. Show me that. So those are a few examples that I wanted you to try to take and unpack, as well as some evidence for the idea of am from the Quran and Sunnah. Barakallahu feekum. Next time we move on to al-khas. Those things that make things exclusive. Sakallah.